Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here, and today on the channel I'm bringing you back a new video for you guys. There's been some cracking support going on recently for the channel, and today I'm bringing you a little career mode experiment, you can say. It's a European Super League test to see which team in Europe will be the best. As you can see, out of those 20 top teams in Europe, I've put in probably the top 5, top 4 out of the big 4 European leagues: Spain, England, France, Germany, and seeing how they're gonna go in a one big league. And as you can see in the sim, I am Real Madrid. Seeing how the boys will do. We're just going to sim to January and see how it goes on. But yeah, hopefully this will go well. And there's been some cracking sport on the channel so far. So I decided, you know what, let's make a video, give back to the boys. And as you can see, Real Madrid, they aren't doing well with my simulation. They're 10th currently on the ladder out of 20, so they're dead halfway point. Man United first, Bayern second, Barcelona third, and Dortmund fourth. Paris still creeping in there, and as you can see, way below expectations. And you know, probably would get fired if you land 10th. Still didn't know how I was an 80 manager rating, but that's a different story. As you can see here, the boys, there have been some injuries in the team. Modric, I think, and Marcelo. Yeah, so it was a bit of a sinking ship around Madrid. So I decided, you know, I snaked the boys. I didn't go any further with Real Madrid, as you'll see in the next few clips. I do indeed go to Bayern Munich. As you can see, they're coming second. So I don't know. They had sold Ronaldo. My objectives were to finish, to win the title. So I wasn't going to be doing that with this simulation. So if I didn't do that, I probably would get fired. So I went on to Bayern Munich after this game against Leverkusen. We sim it, see how it will go. And yeah, Bayern, I offered a job at Bayern, and yep, they said get me on board. So I went on to Bayern, second in the league. Thought I could challenge Manchester United for this European Super League title. And yeah, we'll go into the Bayern job. Dogging Real Madrid, they'd sold Ronaldo. Just too many troubles, too many crises over there at Real Madrid. Didn't want to get involved in the drama, the beef, all going on at Real Madrid. So I decided to join Bayern Munich, second on the table, Man United at the top. We'll see if we can push for the title, as I want to see us win this European Super League and see who the best team in Europe is. As you can see, just fixing up the team here. They've sold a few players like Sanchez, but they had bought in Courtois for some weird reason. So yeah, we're going to be going into our second half of the season with Bayern Munich, and see how they fare as we simulate to the end of the season. We look at the table yet again. We're 50. Oh no, we're actually equal first, 53 points. So we're trying to challenge Manchester United, as we'll title contenders with them, along with Dortmund and Barca. So we will see how we do at the end of this simulation as we come up against Schalke. See how we do. I simulate the first game. We'll see how we go, because Real Madrid were a bit dodgy. So I had to try out the boys, and solid 2-0 win against a solid opposition like Schalke. Was very pleased with the first game in charge of Bayern in this European Super League. So yeah, we're at the end of the season here. Skip the simulation, May 2017. Last game against Arsenal. Let's see how we fared on the table as we go closer and closer towards the end of the season. Our last game against Arsenal, we have a 67 manager rating. So something must be up here. As you can see, we do indeed finish off second best to only Manchester United, and in the end, they blew ahead of the pack. They got 82 points, and the closest was 73 Bayern, and Barca 65. Arsenal crept into the top 4, of course, on 64. Paris Saint-Germain on 5th. Dortmund slipped out of the top 5. They are in 6th. Juve 7th. Atletico Madrid 8th, and it kept going down from there. So we have a look at the squad, see how they've done this past season with one game spare. We already have that second place wrapped up. We don't need to win the game against Arsenal, but it would be good to get the end of the season a win. And as you can see, our objectives there. We failed to win the FA Cup, but we did end up coming second in the league, which, you know, was close enough to the European Super League, as I like to call it. If you got a better name for it, I don't know, European Challenge, I don't know. If you got a better name, please leave it below. But a 67 manager, any bit harsh for me, but I won't get fired, hopefully, in this next game against Arsenal. Big game. However, it doesn't really matter much to us, more to Arsenal. But we're going to sim through it. Our last game of the season, I was planning for it to be the title winning game, but no, it ended up being the last game of the season. Means nothing, just play it through and see what happens in the game. As you can see, Alaba late goal wins us the game, but however doesn't win us the title in the end. Quite unfortunate. If you do want to see another season of this to see if we can win the title with me actually buying some players, please leave it down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. If you've got any ideas, leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.